Motherfuckers!
Welcome, Buccaneers, to the Pixel Pirate Plays. This is your host, the Pixel Pirate, bringing you daily first impressions on the latest and greatest indie games. Today on the show, we are taking a look at a game called Next Car Game. Next Car Game is developed by Bugbear Entertainment, and you can currently pick it up on the Early Access section of Steam. This game is really awesome. If you are unfamiliar with Bugbear, they actually created Flat Out 2, I believe, or Flat Out 1 and 2, I should say, which are awesome games, some of my all-time favourite racing games. And essentially, it's smash the car up as much as you can and try and win races or do destruction derbies. So let's have a quick look at what you can do. You have a derby with 24 cars, a derby with 12 cars. Keep in mind, this is still in alpha, so there isn't a huge amount to do, but there is enough, certainly, for the price that you pay. Then you got a gravel race for 24, a tarmac race for 24, gravel 12, and a tarmac for 12, and finally, gravel 2 cars and tarmac 2 cars. You can decide what you want to do with your shifting, whether it's automatic or manual, as well as traction control, anti-spin, and ABS. So let's have a look at the derby first, because it's pretty freaking sweet. You may have seen various YouTube videos and stuff on Reddit as well about the physics in this game, and they do not disappoint. So let's get into it. You can use the Xbox 360 controller currently. I do not have a racing wheel, so I don't know if any of them are compatible currently. One would presume so, though. But I can't say with any, definite knowledge that it is in fact the case. So here we are. We're just going to skip that little intro part there. There are 2 cars that you can currently play as, this one and I guess a mini minor type of vehicle. The controls feel really sweet. Like, controlling the car is difficult, but it's not simulation difficult. But at the same time, it's not like Need for Speed easy either. So, ooh. Okay. So, once your front gets smashed up, it is encouraged that you go backwards. I am not going to do that because I want to get wrecked fairly quickly so I can show you the race. But as you can see, like, all the physics is, it's A+ stuff. As far as damage on the car. One concern of mine when I first saw information about this game is that the car would probably get damaged a little bit too easily, but it's fine, in my opinion. So that guy's going backwards. So, it's still pretty good. As you can see down the bottom there, you have the amount of damage to your car and stuff like that. So, like, there's crap everywhere. Look at it. It's awesome. It really is a Destruction Derby. And speaking of which, it really throws back to that game, Destruction Derby. If you played that, it came out many, many years ago in the 90s. They did a couple of sequels and stuff, but the first one was pretty much, the best one in my opinion. And, oh, I've got a takedown. Cool. Oh, need to go backwards before I get killed horribly. Here we go. And this is probably the closest game I have seen. Oh, I've got another takedown. Don't know why I smashed him in the back. Anyway. Oh, God. Oh, wow, half my car's missing. Okay. Oh, no, it's just sort of my bonnet and one tyre. Yep. Anyway, this is like the closest I've seen. I can't believe I've lasted so long. Closest I've seen to the original Destruction Derby, which is awesome because I played the crap out of that game. It was a fun game. And I am nearly dead, as you can see. So I'm still going, like, that I'm still going. It probably is defying, like, reality physics just a little bit. Considering half my car has disappeared, but it's alright because it is still damn fun, and I'm having a real difficult time actually controlling this with 3 tyres. So, wow, look at that guy. He is in a little bit of trouble there, I think. Alright. So I'm going to actually deliberately try and wreck myself here so that we can get into a race and not waste too much time. Actually, I'm just going to quit out. That's probably better. Quit the race. So as you can see there, like, it's a lot of fun, and I can only imagine how that's going to be multiplayer, and I really hope this game does have multiplayer. The Flat Out series did, so I don't see why this wouldn't. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'll actually show you the other car. Come on. Loading times aren't too bad either. he says, as he's waiting for the loading to happen. Let's get out of here. Just overall, I am highly impressed with this game. It's just a lot of fun, and considering it's only in alpha or beta, it's just, you know, it's really cool. So we'll have a look at this one. I haven't actually used this before because it's like a tiny little thing. I want to use the cool muscle car. But let's go for we'll go for a tarmac race because I'm a little bit better at them. And then I'll show you the gravel race and we shall end the video. Yes, the racing is really cool. Like, there's a lot of tyres everywhere. Now, one of the issues I had with Flat Out 2 is that whenever you ran over something, you could easily lose control. So if there was tyres and crap everywhere, you'd be running over that and your car would kind of go out of control from memory. Doesn't happen so much in this game, which is awesome. Alright. It's actually bigger than I thought. You can also change your perspective. Oh god. And yeah, all the classic perspectives are there, which is good. Personally, I'm a fan of this one. Oh god. So lots of tyres, lots of debris everywhere. By the time you sort of do a lap or two, it's there's stuff absolutely everywhere, which is awesome. Lots of smoke and stuff too, which was a throwback, I think, to Flat Out 2, in that, you know, when there was dust and stuff. Look at that, that's cool. Jeez, just like that. You can't see where you're going, which is awesome. Oh, jeez. I got messed up there. Ouchie. Okay, come on. There we go. And I'm 20th, damn it. Lots of people, I guess, yeah, lots of people get wrecked in this, and it's easy to sort of get left in the dust, so to speak. Like, you know, often when you're at the back, the only reason that you're gaining places is because people are getting wrecked, which is good because it's not holding your hand. There's no rubber banding going on that I can see, and you can catch up, but you have to have skill, which, you know, that's awesome in my opinion. Oh god, oh wow, I've got a takedown there. Unfortunately, my car is absolutely broken, and I think that's the end for me. Yep, that's the end for me. So the other car I was using, the orange car, is much tougher. So let's have a look here, and we'll go back to the garage here. We'll go back to the other car and have a look at the dirt race, and then we shall call it a day. So I still think they got a little bit of work to do as far as things like, I guess, balance goes, and you know, how much damage you can take, which currently is like fine in most circumstances, but sometimes you get wrecked a little bit too easily, especially at the start of races. You really have to sort of be very mindful of the people around you, because everyone's trying to wreck each other really quickly at the start of the game. Perhaps the AI is a little bit too aggressive, for my liking at least. So as you can see, like, everyone just smashes straight into each other, and because I buggered it up, I'm last, so kind of sucks. Is he wrecked already? One thing I've noticed, and I don't know if it's just because it's in alpha, but when someone sort of gets smashed up a bit, they just tend to not move at all. And I don't know if they move after a while, or if they're stunned, or if it's simply not, you know, programmed into the game yet, or what the go is, but I've kind of noticed that a little bit. So as you might imagine, gravel is very difficult to keep to keep control of compared to the tarmac, which is what you would expect. I hope there are, I guess, gravel specific cars in this. I think there was in Flat Out 2, but I can't exactly remember. But a lot of fun if you can keep up with the crowd. It does get a little bit boring when you are at the back and you can't see any cars and you're not smashing into anything, which is kind of the whole point of the game. But that could come down to a skill issue. If I just get better at the game, I could keep up with the crowd. So even so, like, just racing, even if there was no smashing around of vehicles, is A+, in my opinion. A very good balance between arcade and simulation. Mostly arcade, leaning towards arcade, but there's also elements of simulation there. As far as like, you know, the track goes and how bumpy it can be and stuff like that, so. And I got taken out a little bit there, which sucks. So yeah, that is next car game. Apparently the name will change. I think this is just a placeholder name, and well, I just flipped my car for no reason. Oh yes, one other thing that I wanted to mention actually. All too often in car games, when there are things that you can smash to pieces like this thing, you tend to just like go straight through it almost like it's made out of paper. It's not the case in this game. Like you just saw, it feels like you're actually hitting metal, so I'm going to do it again. So it kind of buggers you up. You don't just smash through it like it's nothing. You do have to be mindful that that those things are substantial, which is great because it's almost like in other games they shouldn't even be there because it's just a waste of time, you know. These are actual obstacles, so they can bug you up if you hit them. Yes, so that is a next car game. As I said, you can pick it up on the early access section of Steam. I believe it's $30. Pretty good for what will amount to a AAA game, really. The only reason really I'm covering it is because it got crowdsourced, so that was very interesting indeed. So that is it for today. If you like what you saw today, do please remember to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. You can also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. And finally, you can follow me on Twitter by going to twitter.com/thepixelpirate. This has been your host, The Pixel Pirate. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.